the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to the toast and happy Thursday. Yeah, that's what happens when you're just not paying attention. It's Thursday.
Yeah, when you're chugging along, you're keeping your head down, you're working hard. What you do in the dark shows in the light.
When you keep your finger on the pulse, Thursday arrives.
The pulse fingers you.
That's really beautiful. Thank you, Jackie, for joining me here today. Hey, Jax, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to be in Cojourner's Corner, speaking Cojourner's.
Don't you feel like it's cozy in Cojourner's Cozy Corner?
It is. It's always cozy wherever we are. We bring the cozy.
We bring the coz. That's what we do. We bring the coj. We bring the coj to you. We bring the coj. We bring the coj to everyone. We bring the coj. Your favorite daughter and
Jax.
New theme song.
You know you're sitting in the same seat that the great
Big AJ once. No.
Yes.
Justice.
No. AJ.
I get them so confused.
Yeah, you would think like the father's Big Justice.
Right.
It's the child.
Yeah, no, pardon me. My bad.
Yeah, he sat there.
I kind of want to become a person who says pardon, you know? It's so whenever Dorit says it on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I'm like, that's so fucking classy.
I had a friend in college who would say pardon when she was confused.
Oh.
My friend Lisa. She's very elegant.
Lisa, that's whose fake ID Margot used, right? Sorry to put Lisa on blast, but she looked just like our sister Margot. So when Lisa turned 21, it was Margot's great fortune. Yeah.
She always said,
"What fake ID did you use as a redhead?"
Oh, I was always getting some like backdoor. My friend's sister is a redhead.
Right.
A bunch of girls like hooked it up, and then I paid it forward as a redhead. Like,
who'd you give it to?
You know them. Well, I don't want to like. This is very illegal.
Illegal.
What
Just
we're
whisper.
Saying. Yes.
Okay.
And also,
you did?
Do you know who that is? She's much younger. Like,
Not much.
The crime is getting worse and worse. She's like, I don't want to say, but yes.
Yeah, from high school. Yeah, I was such a nice girl. Oh, that's fabulous.
And it's like,
Look
I
at
don't even like, I feel like I'm really doing my grave here. It's like, I didn't even know those girls so well because
oh God,
so much younger than me.
Yeah, right.
Like, I think Margot facilitated it. But that's what you have to do as a redhead.
That's
you
so interesting
because
I didn't pass it on, and I was just sort of blessed. I feel like when it came time to get fake IDs in high school, oh my God, everybody like hit the ground running. And for me, like I had Olivia, and she was turning 21. What is she, like 3 years older than me?
Yeah.
Just when I needed it. I had the most amazing fake ID. Me and Olivia like are twins, and we really looked like twins in her license photo. I never once had an issue. It was kind of that's why it's important to have siblings, you know? What did only children do?
Are people still doing this? It's like, yeah, right?
For sure. Well, there was actually like kind of a drama. So when I was in high school, I'm not going to say the girl's name, but her brother worked at the Connecticut DMV. And it was like, we had real licenses. Like, it was insane.
What?
Yes. So the first batch of fake IDs that we got, like me and my friends,
I don't think you should say this.
I know. We had the sickest fake IDs. Then, of course, mine got confiscated one time. Like, I don't know how, who, what, when, where, why, how. And like, it was devastating because like all my friends, like we never had
goes
issues.
Your social life.
Literally, I couldn't participate in activities where balls fly out my nose. Like, nobody had a problem. This was not like a thing, our friend group. We just had these amazing licenses. And I got mine confiscated, I forget. And it really was devastating. And I remember having to wait like 4 or 5 months for Olivia to turn 21 in order for her to pass her permit on to me. And then once she did, I was able to bounce back. But like, it was almost unrecoverable those 4 months because all my friends, like we were operating at a level like most teenagers were not operating on.
Well, also you were in college at NYU. So like in order to have a social life, like you're going to bars and clubs.
Right. It wasn't like, you don't need a fake ID to get into a frat party. Like
right.
It was everything to me. And also I remember on my first date with Ben, we went to a bar for drinks and Ben was 21, but I was not. And I was like,
oh, so stressful going on a date.
I wasn't even stressed about like anything beyond like, what if they
it's
turn
like,
me away?
Will
I will die of humiliation.
No,
like,
I'm sorry. Like that stress is so real.
When I tell you the way I unclenched when like, first of all, we walked into the bar, which I don't believe is any longer with us, Penny Farthing. We walked into the bar, they checked the ID at the door and then we like got a table and it was never a question again. The way I was probably the most relaxed I'd ever been. Once I was so much tension building up.
See the real Cojourner.
Yes. And I remember, when just like things come back to it. I haven't thought about me and Ben's first date in so long, but it was my first date ever. And I was like, do I pay? Like, obviously I'm not that type of girl, but like, I don't want to be like
Schnurrer.
Right, being like expecting things. So you always have to do the reach. And I remember doing the reach, and I don't even think I had a wallet in my bag. I had like no money at the time. And I was like, oh, do you want me to? And he was like, no, but like I really appreciate like you even like asking. It's nice when people ask. And I'm like, well, you know, on all the dates.
What do you mean nice on all these dates?
Yeah, I'm like, well, all the dates that I've been on, I always offer. And I was like,
that's like not a flex though.
For Ben?
For you.
Well, let me tell you, Ben has been on 3 dates. Like, I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
Like I can't remember.
If I were to be dating now, I wouldn't flinch.
I would not reach.
No, but you're a young girl, and like back in the day, I was like, yeah, I'm an independent woman.
Girl boss. It was
Spoiler alert, she wasn't an independent woman.
It was the girl boss generation.
Yes, but not enough to like actually pay, you know?
No,
just
but like,
the flinch.
You want to be seen as the sort of woman who's down to pay. But now, no, you don't. Like now, in hindsight, like, no, you don't.
In hindsight?
No, I don't. You do whatever you want,
yeah,
dear reader.
This is like dear reader, this is a hot button issue. But like for me, I ain't moving. Ice queen.
Yeah.
You gonna get that? Oh, they brought the check. It's for you. Like, I'm not even mincing words. It's like, I'm like still eating. I'm like, you gonna eat that? You gonna pay for that? Like, I know. And actually, they brought the bill. Sorry, can we actually get another side of fries?
Another
and then
round.
Bring back. Yeah. We didn't eat actually on our date.
Oh, you just drank?
We just drank, yeah. And I remember, what did I get? I was like,
you definitely got something like
so weird. I need
like
to
a
ask
Cosmo.
No, or like a wine spritzer, like trying to be mature. Because like now I feel like Ben and I are very like similar. We live like our similar ages. When you're in college, someone's 3 years older than you. So I feel like I've thought out with my friends like what we're gonna
Maybe
order.
A wine.
It was either a wine or like a vodka soda.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's not weird.
What was your first date?
My first date.
My first period.
My first date.
Like at a facility.
I had a facility.
You went to like a college where it's like, going to a date party is not a date. Sorry.
No, it's not. And even
Formal
like going on a date like in a college town
is a crazy,
is
embarrassing.
Not like real when you are able to like use your gate card.
Your campus ID, you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, if you like at NYU, it was like you can't use your N number on a date.
No, it doesn't count as a date. So, and also Colgate was not a big dating school. So I think I went on like, I remember one date that I went on. I'm going to say I went on 2 just because like.
In the whole time?
Because to
and where'd you go?
My street cred. Like the Mexican restaurant in town. Remember that place?
No, I don't think I'd ever been.
Oh, yeah.
We pretty much stayed on, we used the gate card when coachers came to town.
Yeah.
Some of my best memories of my whole life were visiting you at college.
Yeah.
I think I did it like 4 times, once every year. Ben came the last time, and that's when like I knew we were getting married because it was the best time I ever had in my whole life. And then I feel like I visited you more than the other sisters, right?
Olivia visited a good amount, and then Margaret was like
so younger. Yeah, but I came every year. I stayed in that dorm with that girl the first year.
Yeah,
like,
and your friend.
Yes, of course, Rachel, of course. And then second year, where were you living?
Second year, I was still in a dorm.
Oh,
you came
to the townhouse?
No, that was junior. Spring, you came. It was like an 80s party. I remember a picture of us that we like took in my dorm. You were there.
Okay, in your dorm. Who were you living with?
I had a single in a 3 with Rebecca and Katie.
I have like no memory of this.
Yeah, but
I look at pictures.
I remember it. You came in the spring.
And then third year, you were in the townhouse?
Yeah.
I came in the townhouse. This would be my least favorite trip, if I'm just being honest. It was too cold.
Not the one that you don't remember.
No, I didn't remember. Obviously, because I had a blast.
Sophomore year, I think you came Halloween like for Parents' Weekend. And that's when you guys got caught in a snowstorm.
That was devastating. And then fourth, I came with the
golf party.
The golf party.
And you also came in the spring.
For graduation.
No, and you came to like a random spring.
It was so fun. Like in hindsight, I should have been coming I did a keg stand. I wore a blue sweater. In hindsight, I should have been coming every fucking weekend. Like I didn't know it at the time, but that was going to be the most fun I ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun.
So much fun.
And a lot of, and that's where I lost my fake ID.
No.
Yes. Oh my God. On the way back, Jackie went to Colgate, which is a 5-hour drive or like a 45-minute flight to Syracuse and then an hour-long drive. I remember. I was flying home and I was like 17. And we grew up in the city. We both didn't have licenses. So when you were traveling, it was like kind of annoying because they would always ask you for ID. And I'm like, I actually don't own a form of identification. I wasn't bringing my passport.
But we had passport cards.
I didn't. No, I never had one.
That's always what I had.
So I remember being like, they're like, boarding pass and ID. I'm like, here's my boarding pass. I literally don't own an ID. And in hindsight, it was like so crazy to travel without identification. But I was a minor. So I was like, no, I don't have an ID. I'm like young and youthful. Sorry. And he was like, really? And they made it a whole thing. And it was like, I had done it a few times and nobody ever made it a big deal. But this particular trip at this particular airport, like people were being assholes. And I was like, I don't have, sorry. And they're like, okay. So I go through security and they take my purse and they're going through my wallet, which is like, there's not a bomb in there. Get out of there. And they're like, my fake ID, because it was so good. It was a Connecticut license with like a fake address and my picture. Like, so it was really legit. And they were like, I thought you said you didn't have an ID. And I'm like, I got so nervous. I was like, well, it's fake. I didn't even try. And they were like, okay. They brought the female cop out. And then they also like ran other tests where I got like, they touched my boobs, like really like so unnecessary. I now know in hindsight they were trying to scare me and sufficiently scared. They wiped my hands. And I remember we got manicures in town. And they were like, you came back positive for explosives. I'm like, no, I got a manicure. Like, that's what it is. So they have this female cop. They're like made a whole ordeal about it. They were never actually, I don't know if it's like illegal, like they couldn't prove whatever, but like they were just trying to scare me. And so,
but like it is illegal to be traveling with a fake ID. Like I know you only see it through the lens of like, oh no, sir, I'm just trying to drink. Like, but you could also be
trafficking,
smuggling.
Yeah, of course,
you could have been smuggled.
So I was like, I got a flight to catch. Like, what's going on here? And they were like, the female cop, I remember her.
Like it is a crime. It's kind they didn't call the police.
Yeah, I was more worried about like calling my mom and getting me in trouble. So she was like, listen, we're gonna let you go, and I'm just gonna trust that you're going to tell your parents about this. And I said, I'm running to call them now. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I ran for my life. So even when I got my ID taken away, I was more so relieved that I didn't get arrested.
Yeah.
So only like a month later was I really realizing how inconvenient it was. Up until that point, I was just grateful to like, not be in jail.
To have stayed out of trouble.
Yeah. And like, it definitely put a dent, I remember, like on like how the weekend,
Yeah, no, it's a crazy game that you play. But I guess, like, people must still be doing it. I wonder what the kids do these days. I feel like you still take from an elder and you cross your fingers.
Yes, shout out. Like, that's why Olivia's such a real one. I don't know what Olivia did.
Like, so glad to no longer have that on my mind.
Oh my God, I remember what a relief it was to turn 21.
Yeah.
Like, because it was kind of like the thrill of it is over. Like, it was just, at that point, inconvenient.
Yeah.
So that's just like sort of our illegal background.
Yeah, we've admitted to a lot here today, all of it fictional. We made it up because we like to embellish stories for our
the
podcast.
This is art.
We can be interesting for our listeners.
This is art.
We just make shit up.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, trip down memory lane
with my swirl.
If I could buy a house on memory lane, I wouldn't have to wonder if you miss me. So I go through like eras where I'm hyperfixating.
I'm like John Hamm.
Okay, so I see that trend made it to reels.
We should do a reel. When Claudia sings on the toast. Like whenever you're singing, I'm always
Jackie.
I'm in my flow state.
Yeah. Let's write that down.
I'm always in my flow state. When
no, it's not, you're not in your flow state. You enter a flow state. So
I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights.
That's Friends and Neighbors, right?
Yeah.
New trailer for Friends and Neighbors just dropped.
I saw.
James Marsden.
I saw Brian Peck. Like, I love James Marsden.
God, why did you have to ruin it?
I know, because it's like, it's ruined for me. I can't let you
James
go
Marsden
on
wrote a
letter in defense of Brian Peck when like Drake Bell was in court with him. And he was just like one of the names and it's just incongruous with the James that I know. And like
Courtney Collins would never, by the way.
If James like knew him, and I'm sure there's a lot of other context. I'll try and give a little bit of grace, but even if James like knew him to be like a good guy and he never did that to James himself and like all he saw was good, like what he was being accused of, maybe just like sit back and hear it out.
Yeah. I forgot. Thank you so much for ruining that. Yeah, James Marsden. Oh, I love James Marsden.
Me too.
Courtney Collins, of course. And Courtney Collins like worked with children, so he should know better.
Yeah, and I think James is probably like a good, I actually don't know anything about him as a person. He just has great like.
I actually met him once.
He has a great picker for roles.
He's a great agent.
What if he's like a fucking nightmare?
No. James Marsden has a great agent, a great team around him.
Yes and no.
Yeah, because like
he could be bigger.
I know, but I feel like
he's very niche.
I don't know if he wants to be bigger, but it's such a great level of fame, you know?
He's a great celeb. He's like a great actor. He has great roles and like.
What do you think is his greatest role?
Of Courtney Collins stands out, but like I also loved him in Enchanted.
The Notebook.
What's Enchanted? Oh, The Notebook. That's so basic.
Yeah, no, I was never gonna say it.
I think Enchanted.
Courtney Collins for sure.
Baltimore
sound, oh, every afternoon when the clock strikes 4. A crazy bunch of kids crash through that door, yeah. They throw off their coats and leave the squares behind, and you shake it like you're losing your mind. You better come on down and meet the nicest kids in town. Ooh, roll call. Like, when the time comes for us to redo our theme song, which we are not there yet, I love our theme song, but like if we ever, the person who wrote, like that's the exact, like that's my mood board.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, every afternoon when the clock strikes 12. Oh, Jackson, yeah. We should just license that song and like rewrite the lyrics. Like that's my personal aesthetic.
I agree. You know what's becoming my personal aesthetic? Like my new favorite artist. I feel like you could guess it if you really think about it.
Give me a second.
It's not a reach. Just someone I've been like talking about a lot who I'm like really into. And
Olivia Dean.
No, Alex Warren.
I saw you posted a reel about him.
I'm obsessed. And his music's been coming up like more on my commute. And I've been like discovering new songs. And I just think he's so amazing.
I completely agree. I'm here for the supermarket music rebrand into just, good music. I think like Alex Warren is making really good music and I have no problem with it. Much like...
I'm a really big fan of Alex Warren.
Okay.
He has a new song coming out that he's been teasing that actually sounds like it could be the greatest song of all time.
Yeah. Do you know that other song of his that I think you would like about a house?
The one with Joe Jonas?
Yes. Well, no, he released it by himself and then Joe Jonas.
I know it.
It's a good one.
It's on my like.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I'm becoming more familiar.
Today's episode is kind of the opposite of yesterday. Not pulsy, really. There was no TV on last night. Again, I need like the TV. Oh, we need to talk about something.
The Vialls?
No, we'll talk about them in a minute. E! Is no longer a part of NBC Universal. So we have been talking extensively about this new, spin-off show of the OG Housewives going to the E! Network and how it's a big deal, but like not really because it's still a part of the same family. I had no idea that the E! Network was spun off of the NBC. First of all, where did they go? Like who owned, like that's so crazy. They've been a part of NBC forever. So they're not a part of like the Peacock Bravo Con family. This is a really big deal that they left. And it's a
really big deal that the women left.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that they gave Bravo like a first right of refusal and Bravo didn't want the show and they had nowhere else to go. So I love that for them. I'm so curious how this affects, future BravoCon appearances, future Watch What Happens Live appearances, because it's not...
They do Watch What Happens Live because people from other networks do Watch What Happens Live, but
it's not this big synergy. Like,
it's not this big synergy.
But Luann is still very much like in the Bravo. She's on an Ultimate Girls trip, actively, like...
What Ultimate Girls? They still do that?
I think that there's one coming out. The whole Morocco, like, sexual scandal, like, did derail it temporarily, but, they can't keep a good housewife down.
Yeah.
And then there's that road trip we just covered.
Right. Oh, the Housewives, like...
I think there's a New York housewife.
Tour.
I think that's what Luann's on.
Okay.
So it's just confusing. We needed to, majorly issue a correction from that.
Yeah.
But no, we were not really pulsy today because there was no TV on last night. And I was just like hoping that like the people who release TV can shake up the schedule a little bit. Like 3 of my shows all come out on Thursdays. The Pit, Traitors, and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I've got nothing on Wednesdays and nothing on Mondays. Shake it up, Chicago. What if the Real Housewives were on a Monday? That's a great way to start the week.
That is.
Summer House is on Tuesday. Tell Me Lies is on Tuesdays.
Right.
It's
we
stacked.
could stagger like our recaps though. Like we could have watched Tell Me Lies like on Wednesdays.
No, I don't want to. How about that?
But
they really come out on Monday nights, so.
Yeah, but like not everyone watches me. Like they will. Like I think people would understand.
Also, I can't decide. I feel like we get into eras where we like watch so much TV, we keep up with TV, we recap it like the next day, and we get like hate being like, "Well, I don't listen to watch that show. I'd rather you do pop culture stories." And then when we're like not watching stuff, being like, "You call yourself a pop culture podcast and you're not watching Love Island,"
I think like anything else, it's a balance. And at the end of the day, it's up to what Jax and Turd are interested in. You know what I mean? Like we can't be watching shows that we don't enjoy. Like we'll sit here and like just
be negative,
like be hateful. So. Right now I'm enjoying everything that we're watching and I think it's a value add for the show and I'm committed to that journey.
That's beautiful.
But I can't say it will always be like this.
No, yeah, agreed.
I'm not going to watch every Real Housewives again.
Oh, no. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. But we are in our Mike TV era.
Okay, Mike TV. Oh, Mike TV.
Mike TV. Well, you know what? There's stories, so we can get into it in the stories. So now without further ado, here are the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know is brought to you by Skims. Any pain points you might have with underwear, bras, especially as you get older and your body starts to change, like you have more requirements. You can't just be buying like any old panty off the rack. Well, before Skims, underwear has, always been very much a challenge for me. And now with Skims, I know that they're a trusted brand. Whenever I need a bra, a bralette, undies, loungewear, I go straight to Skims. They are one of my favorite brands. Actually, I was at the mall and I went to the Skims store. Very aesthetic experience. And I can't say enough good things about Skims, but I feel like where they really nail it is the sizing. So with bras, with bralettes, I think a lot of us are walking around not knowing our true bra size. And I just feel like, a couple of bra sizes is not enough. We're so different. They carry, I think, over 60 bra sizes at Skims. It is really a game changer when it comes to fit and feel and comfortability. I love the bralettes. The Fits Everybody Scoop bralette I wear all the time because I don't like wearing a bra at home, obviously, but I can't wear no bra, and I feel like this is a good middle ground. Also, if you like want to walk the dog and you don't want to be like out here, just, busting out, highly recommend the Fits Everybody Scoop bralette. Bralettes are kind of touch and go. You want support, but you don't want to have pain. I love that they have adjustable straps, the Skims one. Shop our favorite bras and underwears at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gift for your Valentine or for yourself, the Skims Valentine's shop is now open. Today's episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's episode. Sometimes it can feel like everyone has it all together in their love lives, whether married, dating, or single, when the truth is most of us are just still figuring it out and finding our way. So no matter where you are in your romantic journey, therapy can help you find your way, help you determine what you want, what feels heavy, what feels wrong, what feels right, and how you can take some pressure off of yourself. So February is full of flowers, candy, stuffed animals, and of course, lots of talk about relationships and dating. So no matter where you are, whether you're married, dating, or single, or just focusing on you right now, you're right on time. Therapy can help you find your way and see more clearly where you want to be. So BetterHelp is therapy done entirely online with really quality therapists. They do the initial matching for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. You'll fill out a short questionnaire. It'll help you identify your needs and your preferences. And their over 12 years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means that they typically get it right the first time. If you're not happy with your match, you can switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recommendations. They have over 30,000 therapists. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 6 million people globally, and it works. They have an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. If you want to get down with BetterHelp, sign up and get 10% off today at betterhelp.com/toast. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/toast, betterhelp.com/TOAST. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's episode. Today's episode is also brought to you by a new sponsor, Wetherspoon. I think a lot of you have heard of Manuka honey. I actually heard about it years ago on the Kardashians. We are obsessed. Wetherspoon is the #1 selling Manuka honey in the U.S. Once you try it, you will know why. So the deal with Wetherspoon, Manuka honey is not your regular squeeze bear honey. It's very elevated and special. And Wetherspoon is one of the only USDA organic Manuka honey brands on the market. It's sourced exclusively from New Zealand, has naturally occurring wellness benefits from the compound called MGO. It's also a natural prebiotic, so it supports gut health and immunity, and it coats and soothes your throat, which is essential, especially for us talking all day. So I have so much Wetherspoon in my home, and Ben comes into bed. He's like, "Have you heard of this brand, Wetherspoon?" I'm like, "Have you?" He ate all of the sucking candies. Ben is obsessed with honey, but he's also obsessed with wellness.
With honey.
But he's obsessed with honey in like a food sense, and he's also obsessed with wellness in general. And so when he found out that like Manuka honey, he's obsessed. And now we're like in this era where we take Rue out and we're, exposed to a lot of other kids, and we're just like always trying to be like, keeping the snifflies at bay. And so having Wetherspoon around, we are obsessed. If you have like a young kid around, you need Wetherspoon in your house.
I give it to the kids, especially when their throat is like, or they have a cough. I give it to like them a spoonful before
straight
bed.
Off the spoon.
They call it their medicine.
Yep.
And they love it. It's so tasty and it's so good for them and natural. It's
non-GMO, free of antibiotics and glyphosates. Get your own taste of New Zealand sunshine today by visiting wetherspoon.com. Use code TOAST20 at checkout for 20% off your order. That's WEDDER spoon.com, code TOAST20 for 20% off your order at wetherspoon.com. Wetherspoon Manuka honey, code TOAST20.
Thank you, Turtle Spoon.
Not your best. I'm not going to lie.
Are they ever?
Always.
Really?
It's my favorite part of the show.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Tedder Spoon.
Turtle Spoon. I don't know. Tartar. I don't know. We'll get there.
Okay, our first story, a bit of an update in Savannah Guthrie's, the disappearance of her mother. She posted a video with her siblings pleading for her mom's safe return in this emotional video to the purported captor.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is someone who, like, we only know on TV.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing that thing where I don't let you finish the story. Sorry, go.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, sorry, taking constructive criticism. I can do it.
It doesn't bother me, but I imagine as a listener, it's like if you
what's
haven't
the story?
Heard, right. What's
like, shut up, bitch.
Let's get the story and then let's get TT.
The amazing commentary, yeah.
Savannah Guthrie and her siblings Annie and Cameron are begging for their
no kidding.
mother's safe return after her mysterious disappearance. Bring her home, she captioned an Instagram video shared on Wednesday night. She said, "We want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them and we continue to believe that she feels them too." So they believe and have faith that she is still alive. They said, "Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cuddle her with kisses." So she's begging for them to return her mother.
Well, the point of the video was like, we know that there's been ransom notes sent and like, we'll play your game, but we need to know for sure that our mom is alive. And I think often in like hostage situations, they'll take a picture with a newspaper. Savannah was like, we need signs of life. And then sure, whatever you want. Like, this is not, they're not going to do it though, unless they know. Right. So this video was like, not so much for the public, but for her captors. And I just like, first of all, I was watching the video and I was like, this is so crazy that we're seeing this. We're very used to seeing Savannah Guthrie on TV, like very morning news, perfect hair. And this was just like so raw and so emotional. And I just need people on the internet to # do better. Like so much of the commentary was like, does anyone else feel like this is a weird video? Like there's something they're not telling us? Like, stop it. Just stop.
That's really crazy.
I know. It's just so like, even in
there's no really right way
to make a hostage negotiator video.
Right.
This is so crazy. And they also were talking about her health issues, being like she's a very fragile woman with lots of different health issues that, you know, day by day, needing her medication. So it was a desperate plea for some signs of life. You know, I imagine the person who took her like is not interested in holding on to this woman forever. They want their money. So Savannah's like, great, I'll give you your money.
Yeah.
We need to know she's like alive and well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also some drama with like another reporter. I didn't really get into it on TikTok, but there was a reporter on TikTok who sort of like just said that Savannah's brother-in-law is a person of interest. And as far as we know, he's not actively a person of interest. And now like starting all these theories and stuff, which if not true is like so not cool. And I think like a lot of people, you know, who know a lot about like journalism are saying, you know, she jumped the gun.
Yeah. And like she should, even if he's a person of interest, like once you share that, it sort of like marks that person. Right. And it could be true that he is a person of interest, but that might no longer be interesting at a certain point. Like he might be cleared, but still he has that mark on him. Really right. Uncool if it turns out to be untrue.
Yeah. So like there is drama in this tragedy and it's just like another day. What was this on Sunday? Now it's Thursday. Like that's a long time.
Yeah.
For like no real updates. As far as we know.
I'm holding out hope.
Yeah, of course.
That someone's holding her for ransom. And there must be a good enough reason why Savannah made this video that she really believes that that's what it's for.
Well, I think it's because like the Bitcoin information that they sent to the news stations was a real account.
Yeah.
So it's not like woo woo.
Yeah.
There's a way out if she's alive.
Right. If that person who sent the messages is the one that took her.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully know more soon.
Mm-hmm.
Our next story, some drama with Miss McRae, Tate McRae.
Oh my God, I hadn't heard about this until Jackie was telling me before the show, and I'm sorry, this is hysterical.
Tate McRae is responding to backlash over her appearance in Winter Olympics ad with Team USA athletes. So Tate McRae posted a video to her Instagram, like in promotion of the 2026 US Olympics.
Which start tomorrow? Like
tomorrow's opening ceremony.
Is it tomorrow? Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay, my weekend just like blew wide open.
So she is in a snowsuit on the slopes and there's an owl next to her and the owl's like, whoo. And she's
that's very on trend. Do you know the owl trend?
No.
Okay, this is my impersonation of an owl if he was from Long Island. Hell, like people keep doing that. This is my impersonation of an owl if he, you know, was related to Teresa Giudice. Who's my daughter? You know, like, I'm not doing good examples.
No, I understand.
Okay.
You've successfully explained it.
Okay.
I'm glad everyone's using their time very thoughtfully.
Yes, it's one of my favorite trends.
So the owl said, who? And she said, Tate McRae. And he's like, who? And she's like, I'm nobody. Nobody's girl, that is. I just want to say it was just weird.
But commercial sounds so dumb.
To get to the point, she said, I'm trying to get to Milan for an amazing opening ceremony and meet Team USA. Then it's the weekend with America's best skating for gold and Lindsey Vohn's epic comeback. Then come back to the States for the big game, Super Bowl LX. And there's like a montage of like Olympic athletes. And then she says, forget it, I'll just ask someone else. So it's just like this little bit of promo for the Winter Olympics. And she's getting backlash because she's from Canada.
Now, an important distinction needs to be made. Is she making a commercial in support of the Olympics or in support of Team USA?
So it's both. I think it's for the Olympics, you know, like watch the Olympics on Peacock. But like there's only American athletes. She said she's going to support America, Lindsey Vonn, whatever. And then people are like, but you're from Canada, which you can move to America and be like America proud.
That's true.
And be rooting for America.
But she's Canada proud.
But then she posted an Instagram story of her as a little girl with a Canadian flag saying, y'all know I'm Canada down.
Oh, so she was getting hate at first from Canada, being like, hey, girl, you're with us. Why are you making a commercial for Team USA? So she was like, yeah, look, everyone, I'm with Canada. And then it's like, well, bitch, why did we just pay you all this money to be in our Team USA commercial? I just want to say, I think the hate is really warranted here.
No, because
this makes no fucking sense.
It's spineless. It's like, oh, you got in trouble for, you can support America. Also, she's dating an ice hockey player who's playing for USA. Like, you can root for USA. Also, I'm pretty sure she lives here. Like, it's okay to like root for the country that you live in, but then don't like be wishy-washy. Like, oh no, I'm Canada.
Yeah, I just feel like anyone could have been in this commercial, honestly. I don't know what the Olympics or like winter sports have anything to do with Tate McRae. So when it comes to like young hot things they could have poached, like maybe if they were doing a Team America one, they could have chosen someone American and like, you know, just avoided all this.
Yeah, but then she also said she's going for the opening ceremony and then she's coming back for the Super Bowl. Like, is she going to be in the opening ceremony?
It's in Milan.
Yeah.
Is she Milanese?
She's Canadian. Like maybe
French Canadian?
Still not Milanese, not Italian Canadian.
Oh, wait. Sorry, Milan is in Italy, of course. I mean,
she could still be French Canadian,
and that would be irrelevant because Milan is in Italy.
She's an international woman. However, and usually it's like, you know, we root for everyone. But like, I feel like with the Olympics,
no,
like,
we have borders and stuff.
We have a border.
Now, I want to Google something really quick because I remember in the French Olympics in Paris, they had like all their famous Parisians, and it turns out like there's actually not a lot.
It was very French proud.
Right. And I was like, who are these people? On a global scale.
But who knows? Milan might take a different approach. They might make it a more international ceremony.
Who are famous Italians? No, it's usually like you know, it's a huge honor to have the Olympics in your town and you pride up like local heroes. Oh, of course, Leonardo da Vinci. Who could forget? I need to change to who are famous Italians?
Living.
Alive. Danilo Gallinari, of course. Donatella Versace. Oh, Andrea Bocelli. That's good.
Do you think he'll perform? Does anyone know who's performing at the opening ceremony, or is it a surprise?
I think it's a surprise. Oh, Mainskin or Monoskin.
For sure they'll be there.
They don't Isabella Rossellini. Oh, they got a lot of people. Donatella Versace.
Donatella Versace has passed.
No, she hasn't. Are you okay?
She has
Donatella Versace.
She has not passed.
Are you okay? Who are you confusing her with? No. Valentino just passed away.
No, but someone previously. It'll make sense.
Miuccia Prada. Okay, I don't think she's alive. They've got people in all categories.
Mainskin will 1000% be there.
Mainskin goes to everything. So I imagine
they'll go to this.
Oh, Galileo.
Galilei. Yeah.
He's a big one.
I wouldn't be opposed to them throwing in some other like artists. Just I want the best opening ceremony, you know? They could be singing Italian songs.
Oh, you know who's so famous Italian is going to be there? Maria Montessori of the Montessori school system. Enzo Ferrari. Okay, these people are dead. Rip. I think that they've got lots to choose from between Andrea Bocelli and Mainskin.
And I think also like it could be about things other than just like music.
Oh, he is performing. Confirmed. Who? Andrea Bocelli. Oh.
Well, thank God for that. That's really all you need. It's like when
I had my wedding in Italy. Oh, you're not on TikTok.
No. It's like when Celine Dion performed in France and sort of saved the whole thing.
Beyond saved the but she's French Canadian. That's where I got confused, by the way.
So Andrea, like, I actually don't care what else happens.
Yeah, agreed. Like, everyone go home. Just leave us with Andrea.
Yeah. Leave Andrea to it with a little opening from Mainskin.
Mainskin featuring Andrea.
So yeah, all in all, like really not a big deal, and she can like be taking that NBC money promoting the Winter Olympics, and it is on Peacock, and people watching in America on Peacock are rooting for USA.
No, this happens all the time. Like I feel like whenever we're watching the Olympics and they talk about how like there are Americans competing like for the Philippines just because like that's their ancestry and they're proud of it, or opposite. Like I feel like actually it happens a lot where like a lot of athletes train, live, everything in the U.S. but then go on to compete for like
other countries,
right? So it's borderless actually.
Yeah. No. Like I feel like when we talk about that, like the people who like grew up here and like play here and learn here and then go back to their other countries, it's like kind of
no, because like if you're like proud of where you're from, or sometimes some people like don't qualify.
Can't make the team, right?
They don't qualify for Team USA,
there.
but they can qualify for Team Germany,
right? So
it's case by case.
It's a loophole, but then it's just a bunch of Americans competing against each other.
Correct. That is what the Olympics is. There's Americans everywhere. Like we're so annoying.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we take it more seriously. Now China's like obsessed too. And like low-key Russia, even though I can't remember if they're like allowed. But
I don't know if they're in it.
For a while, like we were the only people taking it seriously. And that's why we were like the most honored. And now China's like, okay, well.
China takes it very seriously. For a while, Russia was taking it very seriously.
Right. And again, are they in?
They weren't in the summer, right? Or they
aren't
don't
they
get
like
a flag.
they don't get a flag, right?
Yeah.
And that happens in like tennis too.
Yeah, and also they could like go compete for another country, right?
Right, like how Americans go compete for every other country.
right.
Yeah.
Anyways, like I guess it's a good way to get good athletes in there. Also, people are excited because Lindsey Vonn is competing with a torn ACL.
Yeah, which like is the type of toxic like athleticism we shouldn't be encouraging. But like here she is, queen.
Ow.
Yeah, things that hurt. That.
So yeah, Tate McRae stepped in it. Like, good luck stepping out of it.
I just feel like she kind of needed this. Do you know what I mean? Her career feels like a little stale.
And like
a very harmless scandal.
Yeah.
It's just what she needs.
No, it's just funny. I'm not mad at her.
No, of course not.
Not over this.
No.
Our next story. I'm not mad at her at all. It sounded like I'm mad
It did. I was like, well, what are you mad at her for?
No, she's not bothered me in any way.
Neither.
I think she's a talented young lady, and I hope she is performing at the Olympic ceremony. I think you know what this is. Maybe she'll sing Fast Car. Or what's her car about? A
sports car.
Sports car, like with a Ferrari. Because
Ferrari. That's beautiful synergy.
Ferrari.
I just want to say, if Italy has like performers singing from Canada and America, like that's major loser.
I'm sorry. If you have Tate McRae singing Fast Car in a Ferrari, slay.
They're not going to.
Why else was she talking about the opening ceremony? What else is she doing there?
Well, that's true. Like, why was she tapped for this?
And then she
particular
said she's coming back for the Super Bowl. Like,
are you performing?
What are you doing in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think she was more so sharing that, like, on NBC.
Travel plans?
On NBC this weekend, there's a lot of sports.
Yeah. Oh, and the Super Bowl's this weekend.
On NBC.
On NBC.
Yeah, licks.
No I. Looks.
Oh, sorry.
Our next story, a little literary news. Gossip Girl author Cecily von Ziegesar will be penning a Blair Waldorf standalone sequel novel. So Gossip Girl fan favorite Blair Waldorf's Manhattan exploits are set to continue in a new standalone novel titled Blair from the original series author Cecily von Ziegesar. So if you're a millennial, all these players are very familiar to you. Like maybe everyone remembers Gossip Girl, the TV show, more than the books, but like we all read the books.
For a minute.
We all know Cecily.
Those books.
Those
with
books
like the
raised
faces
us.
cut off. I would love to know where those models are now. Like their faces were everything. That was all we had. Like
I think one of them worked in the White House. Do you remember that?
You're kidding.
She was on the cover of I think
Gossip Girl model White House.
she was on cover of It Girl.
Okay.
Hope Hicks, yeah, and then she worked in the White House.
Oh, so she's on the cover of It Girl.
It Girl, but that's also Cecily.
Let me see.
That was when Jenny Humphrey went to boarding school.
Oh, I don't think I read the It Girl ones.
Oh, they were slay.
Oh my, this girl's gorgeous. Hope Hicks. I'm dying. I feel like I've kind of heard of her.
They went on to do great things.
I'm dying.
But the faceless
no, but
ones
I'm
with the
talking
eyes
about the
cut
faceless.
off. I know, but how would we know who they are? Like they gave us one face.
I just wonder if they know like what they meant to a generation. Those faceless, nameless people.
I think that they do.
Okay, so Blair,
And it was always like when the show was coming, and also you would like look at them and you're like, which one's Blair, which one's Serena?
yeah, of course you would try to like guess,
But they were sort of like everyone.
they were blurry, like faceless, nameless.
And then when the show was coming out, it's like, is it going to be these girls?
Right. Now, a lot of people are excited about this, not because they plan on reading the book, but because will Leighton return? Because it's a Blair book set 20 years in the future. So Leighton Meester like could reprise her role if this were to ever get adapted. I feel like based on what we know, Leighton doesn't hate Blair, but she doesn't lean in like that. When she gets asked questions about it, she tolerates it, but she certainly doesn't like live for it. There's literally no shot in hell she would ever.
I just feel like if she wouldn't, why isn't Cecily writing Serena? Or like Jennifer?
I don't think anybody wants Serena right now.
No, but like, first of all, that's exactly what she needs.
She should be paying Cecily to write the book.
Like I feel like you have to think a couple steps ahead.
It's because the show, which has like regained popularity with a new generation, the obsession is Blair. Everyone's takeaway is like, Serena sucks, Jenny's a freak, don't get us started on Vanessa. Of course, rest in peace to Georgina. Right? Yeah. And Blair is like the crown jewel of that show. So if there were ever going to be an interest in a new book, it was going to always be Blair.
Yeah, I guess so. I will 1000% be reading this.
Because it sounds like it's for us.
Yeah, it's like mom drama. So Blair is...
Yeah, it's giving Bye Baby. Bye Bye Baby.
She's in her 40s. Details about the novel are still under wraps, but it's expected to follow the former NYC socialite as she returns to the Big Apple to climb her way back to the top of the Upper East Side food chain.
Where'd she go?
It
sounds really good.
Serena?
And who am I?
That's one secret I'll never tell.
Yeah, so in terms of like for the book people, I think this is like going to be so fun and huge because the girls who read
Gossip Girl
are in their 30s and 40s and they're having babies, and this is
the type of book we're
that they
looking
read.
for.
But
we will be reading this for the redheads.
When people are fantasizing now about a series, like I just want them to be careful. I don't think it's going to be what you want it to be.
But maybe Minka Kelly would do it.
Literally.
And we could just pretend like nothing happened.
Although, while Gossip Girl...
Or maybe Michaela from Salt Lake City
is available. While Gossip Girl like is regarded as like this teen drama, if you are to watch it, it is an exercise in perfection when it comes to acting. Blair Waldorf, like the character that she was given and the character that she created, like it is a masterpiece. Minka Kelly could never. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, like she brought Blair off the page. Like the Blair in the books was like,
just a bitch,
Queenie, but like she's so much more.
She's iconic because of Leighton.
Yeah.
So honestly, if Leighton can't do it, like don't make it.
Don't make the show, but do make the book.
Of course.
Do make the book, please. Yeah. Our fourth story. Are you ready for our fourth story?
Should I not be? I don't know.
I don't think that you're ready.
Okay.
I'm looking at you.
Is it our
It's not giving
fourth
ready.
story that's brought to you perchance by Stamps.com? Mm-hmm. Cool. Just give me 1 second. You really caught me off guard.
I'm so sorry.
Stamps.com. It's staggering that to this very day, so many small business owners are still making post office runs in the middle of the day or stuck with expensive postage meter leases. It's 2026, not 1926, so mail and ship when you want, how you want with Stamps.com. Stamps.com, you can send from your computer or phone 24/7. There are no long lines, no low supplies. They're basically open at any time. You'll be able to print postage on demand and get up to 90% off carrier rates like FedEx, UPS, and USPS. So you can schedule carrier pickups right from your door. You can get carrier compliant labels every time. There are no errors, no rejected mail, no wasted trips. It's perfect for your business. Send certified mail, get document tracking to confirm delivery, and analytics to make sure you know exactly what you've sent and how much you've spent. For almost 30 years, millions of customers have relied on Stamps.com to make mailing and shipping faster and so simple. There's so many things about postage that are like archaic. I feel like Stamps.com is really bringing it into the 21st century. We're doing everything from home. Everybody's working from home. You should be able to mail and ship from home. And you can. And right now you can try Stamps.com risk-free for 60 days. Go to Stamps.com, use code TOAST to get 60 days risk-free. 60 days gives you plenty of time to see exactly how much time, how much money you're saving on every shipment. So that's Stamps.com Stamps.com, code TOAST. That's Stamps.com, code TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Minky Couture. Minky Couture is a brand that will make you never want to buy another blanket again. I've been seeing so many people tagging us in TikToks and Instagram stories about how like they bit the bullet and got a Minky Couture and they finally understood what all the hype was about. It's a perfect gift for oneself, for a Valentine. They have the biggest selection of colors, sizes, and patterns on the market. They invented the viral blanket. I'm sure you've seen it all over social media. There are a lot of companies that copy it, but Minky Couture invented it. It's called the Hugs Blanket. It's a stretchy, plush, and double-sided blanket that quite literally hugs you back. Never had a blanket that comes even close to a Minky. They have a ton of colors, sizes, and patterns. It's a perfect gift. It's also just a great brand. It's a female-founded brand that's passionate about giving back. They've donated over 100,000 mini Minkies to NICUs across the country. It's the best blanket ever. Follow them on Instagram. They're always running great deals. We have, I think, the biggest and baddest and best discount out there. It's half off. So our code TOAST will get you 50% off all full-priced blankets, all full-priced items, code TOAST on their website. The website is softminkyblankets.com. Use code TOAST at checkout for 50% off all full-priced blankets. That's softminky, MINKY blankets.com. Our code is TOAST for, again, 50% off full price blankets at softminkyblankets.com. Our code is TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Gold Bond Healing Lotion. All right, toasters, let's talk about winter skin for a second. If your arms and legs have been feeling dry and scaly or just personally attacked by cold weather, we got to put you onto something because we've been using Gold Bond Healing Hydrating Lotion. Not being dramatic when we say it is clinically shown to visibly heal and moisturize dry skin in just one use. What we love is that the hydration is immediate, but it also lasts. It's like up to 72 hours is how long it's lasting. It's formulated with 7 nourishing moisturizers, 3 essential vitamins that help dry skin, plus aloe, which feels so soothing when your skin gets rough or irritated from winter weather. It's perfect for everyday lotion. I actually keep one in my purse. We also recommend using it after a hot shower, before bed, keeping on your nightstand, anytime your skin starts to act up. It's dermatologist tested, it's hypoallergenic. After one use, 85% of people agree that their skin looks healed, hydrated, and healthier. So it's smooth skin in just 3 days, which we also love. If you're struggling with dry winter skin, give Gold Bond a try and shop Gold Bond's Healing Hydrating Lotion now at Walmart. And as always, use as directed.
Thank you, use as directed.
Maybe we'll pick it back up again tomorrow.
Thank you, use as directed.
Yep.
Our next story, Nick Viall and Natalie Joy Viall are pregnant. They shared yesterday that they are expecting twins. So the name on everybody's lips this week is the Vialls. Mm-hmm. We were talking about them yesterday, and then I was so excited to see after the show that they announced that they are pregnant. They are expecting twins. She spoke to E! News and said, "It's surreal. It's a dream come true. I can't believe I even get to say the words out loud that I'm pregnant and that I'm this far along and that I'm having twins. It's crazy to me. It feels like a fever dream." So they have a 2-year-old daughter, River Rose, and the Magical Lullaby. And they also have shared and been very open about the challenges they faced while trying to grow their family. They experienced 3 previous miscarriages, and now they're expecting 2 babies, and they're just over the moon, thrilled.
I was shocked.
I'm so happy for them.
I am too. Like, I know that they've been getting a lot of like scrutiny recently, and it just gives me such a pit that she's been like in the throes of first trimester like nausea while I'm assuming.
No, and also like you don't need anxiety.
No, I know. And it's like,
I hope she's not looking at anything.
Yeah. Because it's such
she didn't even hear.
Precocious time. How far along is she? Because she said she's so excited to be this far along.
Well, far enough along to share.
Right.
So I don't know when they are due, but she's out of the first trimester.
Huge.
Probably.
I'm truly wishing her like a very safe, quiet, uneventful pregnancy.
Yeah, and I hope that she's just not online and has no idea. Didn't even hear yesterday, even though we went back and watched the clip.
Oh, thank you. So I found the episode. I thought it was a recent one. It was like right after she got back from the toast. The two of them could not have been more lovely or complimentary of the show. Like, I hate that I almost fell for that clickbait clip. Like, she was basically saying how she got herself into trouble with her age gap, whatever. It had nothing to do with us. Nick was like, "I'm so proud of my wife and making it on the toast. They're such great girls. I love those girls. They're like, Pargy.
Nothing's going to come between us. I'm so glad I didn't take the bait.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad that you listened. And it's like so taken out of context. It's from literally the day after.
Yeah, no, and like they were talking about it like it was this huge accomplishment for Natalie. They were so proud. She missed Jeremiah on Viall Files, but she didn't even care. Like, it was good. Yeah, like
Jeremiah.
I know. Jeremiah.
Those were the days.
Oh my God. Sometimes I think about like that Love Island saga, and we weren't doing the toast, right?
You were on maternity leave.
Right.
I was doing it with
But we were also in the Hamptons.
Oh, and then we weren't doing the toast. But the first month of Love Island was with guest co-hosts.
Got it. Okay.
So, like, I would talk about it if the person that day had watched, which Natalie had.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And she was aligned.
Okay. That was such a crazy time. Like,
that was a crazy time, but I'm so happy for them.
Me too. It's really like a wonderful ending, hopefully, to their story.
A new beginning. Are you ready for our 5th and final story?
Liz Woods is also pregnant. Just kind of huge news.
Oh, huge news for the swirlies.
For the Toaster community.
It's like, yeah, I saw that she announced yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But we've known.
So it's like, when someone
I wanted
tells
to comment,
me something,
like, so glad we could finally share. Like, just everybody know, like, yeah, I knew first.
I wasn't trying to be like, say, like, I knew first. I was just trying to say, like, when someone tells me something in confidence, like, before it's public
Did you just get a pit that I said it out loud?
No, it's just like, I never turn the switch of we can talk about this now.
Right.
Like Masked Singer, which leads into our fifth and final story.
Yes.
A little Masked Singer news, another unmasking last night. Teddi Mellencamp.
I just want to say I'm so sad for this season. Like, now I need to know.
Who everyone is.
I was like trolling Reddit. Like,
you need to
there's
know
a
who
mass-
Picasso is.
I will not know peace. And now people are saying that Picasso is Philip Phillips.
Well, wouldn't that be kismet?
And I just want to say, if I lost to Philip, I still believe it to be Court Overstreet. I don't think it's Matthew Morrison, and I don't think it's Anthony Ramos.
I think it's Anthony Ramos.
I know, and you have no proof. You just want it to be Anthony
No,
Ramos.
like he played baseball. They made a big to-do about his baseball.
I think that it's Court Overstreet, but now I need to listen to it again.
I don't think it's Court Overstreet.
Do you think it's Philip Phillips?
I think more Philip Phillips than Cord. I think I'll tie Philip and Anthony for number one. Actually, for me, Anthony.
If I was standing across from Philip Phillips and I didn't know it, like, I will die. You know,
Totally.
I am Philip Phillips' number one fan.
We know, and we agree.
I'm gonna make this place your home.
Oh, I need to listen.
I recently re-listened to Philip Phillips' debut album. It is up there with
One Republic.
thank you, Colby
Native.
Calais. Yeah, like the greats. Let me just tell you, because you're not going to remember this. Oh, Gone, Gone, Gone.
Yeah.
I recently like had a Philip renaissance
Interesting.
with that album. It's called The World from the Side of the Moon. Of course, Home, Gone, Gone, Gone.
Coming dance.
Get up, get down, get a little bit closer than we see. Like, so good.
There's a song like Dance in the title.
There's not, actually.
There's not?
Yeah. Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
So good.
There's not dance.
Gone, Gone, Gone. No, there's not dance. Sorry. You want me to read them to you and like see? Oh, actually, sorry. It's literally right here. A Fool's Dance. Sorry. It's gaslit the fuck out of you.
You gaslit the fuck
My
out
bad.
of me.
My bad. So last night there was a reveal. I was watching and I was also trolling Reddit because they pretty much figured it out. I was like trying to avoid all the posts about me because like it's not a kind place. And everyone did guess this, and it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, so Teddi Mellencamp unmasked herself as Calla Lily. She had performed Fight Song, which is a battle cry
for cancer patients.
Cancer patients and survivors. And then she also performed Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. There were a lot of clues that she had a famous family member who sings. She had a diamond house key.
Real Housewives.
Yeah. And then last night she was sent home. She said... she say? She said, I'm not a singer by trade, clearly, and so that part was challenging for me. Also, a big part of my memory has been askew since my brain surgery, so I was a little bit nervous, but I was excited to push myself out of my comfort zone and try something new, and it felt like it gave me a little bit of life.
Queen.
Yeah.
Honestly, queen. Now, I don't know if, like, because we know it's, like, so obvious that it was her, like, I imagine it's actually, like, the hardest job to be a judge.
Yes, but
I like to think I would be good at it, but I don't know.
No, and I feel like some people are easier to guess. Like, I do feel like with Housewives and her, there's a lot of lore. But, like...
Athletes,
I think,
people
are
who don't
really
sing professionally
hard.
at all.
Athletes, I think, there are just so many famous people. Like,
I know.
And
they cast a wide net.
Such a wide net. It could be thousands of people.
It's true.
And I don't know thousands of people.
It's
I know
true.
my people.
Yeah.
And these clues, like, it's Anthony Ramos. And to be clear, I don't know who Anthony Ramos is.
If Anthony Ramos came up to you and said, I love the toast, you would say, thanks, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, random fan.
Right. Male fan.
I saw somebody guess Anthony Ramos on X, and it just really stuck with me because I thought it was a good guess based on his clues and his experience.
And, of course, based on gender.
Based on
Gender.
Well, that's another thing. It's like, how do we even know these
I imagine there
genders?
have been like times where people thought like a man was a woman and a woman was a man. Some women have very
so?
feminine, very masculine voices, singing wise, and so a lot of men have very like feminine.
But I
sounding
feel
voices.
like in the packages they're like she. What? You know what I mean? Like I don't think they try and obscure the gender.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do either. But sometimes like maybe it's confusing.
Yeah, and if they had like a
I just want to let you know if I ever like performed and then the judges started guessing a man. I just want to let you know I would take my mask off in that moment and quit.
Well, you were Queen Corgi, so you didn't have to worry about it.
Yes, thank God.
And like
I had a gender.
Picasso is dressed like a man, right?
Right.
But
Calla Lily, she was wearing a dress.
These days,
that
people
doesn't
could
mean
be
anything.
Androgynous.
100%.
Menswear for women, men's shirts, short skirts.
Correct. Makes you think.
It would be interesting to have a non-binary contestant on the show.
And how they would navigate that.
And like the packages, they would, what would they say? And also like they might.
And then that would give it away if the package was like, they this and they that.
No. They would have to script it so it was like,
Calla
always does,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. A challenge for the Masked Singer. Free idea.
As if it's not hard enough.
Yeah, right, to guess. Now we're just like, obfuscating pronouns. Like,
Yeah. So those are the Fast 5 stories. Wow.
I feel good. I feel really, I feel like that was a strong
Performance from Queen Corgi.
Do you ever put pressure on yourself? Kind of every day, we have to excel in this one thing. And, it's over before you know it. Do you put any pressure on yourself to perform well on the episode?
Couple things that's interesting that you said that. One, I was in the car on the phone with Zach and we were talking just about something unfun. And I was and we were talking about it for a while and we were kind of done talking, but we talked about it some more. And I was like, you know what? I got to go. I'm going to want to listen to music. I don't want to feel tense before the show. I was having to get into my show mode. So that I was thinking about that. And then right before we started, our producer said, have a great show. And I was like, wow, yeah, we have to put on a show right now and there's no guarantee of how it will go.
I know. And I feel like that's kind of the harder part about doing this show pregnant. I remember, especially in the mornings when I was pregnant, I was so uncomfortable and angry about quite literally nothing. And then I'm like, Vargy, Gargy, Largy. And it's so fake.
No, but I don't ever think that it is fake.
No, it does. The toast washes over you.
It does. And I think that's how the listeners feel listening to it. But I definitely think for us, we come and it's the morning and then this show is a transformation. Whereas by the end, we are ready for lunch.
We are, right. We're beautiful swans too.
We are. Beautiful.
We are the swan.
We are. We come in as ugly ducklings internally. Always beautiful.
Always.
And we leave these positive, affable swans who are ready for
lunch. We started the week as accidental monarchs.
Matriarchs.
Thank you. Also monarchs of a small country. We're ending the week. What did you just say? Affable.
Positive, affable swans.
The Affable Swan title.
I love that.
It's not our best, but maybe it's a working title.
I think we have to think about a title,
The work never ends, Jackie.
No, it doesn't. But anyways, I do think
the show does.
I think we had a jolly good show, all's to say.
Yeah.
But I do think about that sometimes. It's this show isn't guaranteed.
No, and it's it's kind of the mountain I have to climb every day to slay once.
One giant sleigh.
One small sleigh for Toast Kind.
No. One small sleigh for Koji, one giant sleigh for Toast Kind. We love you dearly.
Thank you so much for listening to the Toast and Melanie Morning Show. We deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know everybody. If you're Friday on YouTube, so you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So it's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Video, iRadio, CastBox. All the places. So wherever you listen to podcasts, find us to tell us, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday.
For Fridays. Love ya. Bye.